you. This is my official first live of 2021. It's so exciting to be back. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. I just can't wait to get into things, and I'm here, but I'm kind of not for the next sort of week. So I want to explain to you what's going on at the moment and what's coming up in January and all that kind of stuff. But I really want to chat to you guys about the person you want to show up to be this year. So for those of you that are familiar with my sort of routine with my lives, my first live of the week, which is this live, I talk about something to do with personal development and personal growth. So this live is no different. So I'm going to share with you some thoughts around the person you might want to show up. I'm going to give you some examples, person A, person B. Most of you would like to think you're person A, but I bet you've got elements of person B in you. So let's have a chat about that. It's important, guys. So hold on to that thought, and I'll get into that content in a moment. How are you all? Did you have a great New Year's? For those of you in my coaching community, you may have just been on a live with me just before in there. Those of you that haven't, make sure you go into the online crew coaching community and catch the live that I just did over there to get a bit of an update of what's coming for you guys in January and moving forward. And I shared a little bit about what I've been up to there. So I don't want to bore you with all the details of what I've been up to, but I've been having lots of fun. If you've been following along with a few of my photographs on my personal profile, and I have put some up on my business page here as well. Some of you may be watching from my business page. Some of you may be watching from my free group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, which anybody is eligible to join that group. So get in there. If you're not already in there, just request to join. But since Christmas, it's been a bit of a whirlwind. Christmas, New Year's with friends. Then on the 1st of January, we went camping for the first 3 days on a boat, jet ski, skiing, kayaking. What else were we doing? On seats in the water, and just having a hell of a time. Came back late. Well, the jet ski had a bit of a problem with the trailer, and it took 3 hours to fix. So we got back 3 hours later on Sunday night that we intended to. We didn't get back till about 10 o'clock at night. Here for a couple of days, and then I'm off tomorrow. So what's happening for the next week is I'm a bit all over the place. I will be going live, probably not every day. I will be going live tomorrow, but I'm not sure what time because we're packing up and going tomorrow. So when we're in the car and organized, that's when I go live, but I'm not sure what time that's going to be. So bear with me for the next week. I'll be a bit all over the place. We've hired a house with friends in a coastal town. It's about 5 hours away from where we live, and we're all in a house together, going to have a great week together. So you're kind of coming with me, if that's okay. And I'm just going to share, obviously training stuff, but also, what I'm up to. The reason for that is, I don't know about you guys, but no one's leaving our state in Australia because of COVID. So when you go and try and book anything, like a caravan park or a holiday home or something like that, everything's booked out. I don't know if any of you guys have tried in your areas, but that's just the way it is for us in this state. No one's leaving the state because we're all locked in because of COVID. So everything's really busy. So when you find something like I found a couple of months ago, it's just like, that's the dates that are available. That's the only house I can find. We're in. So that's the next 6 nights for me. So you'll be coming along with me. So I'll just keep you posted when I'm going live, but I'm not it won't be my normal routine up until we get back next week. Okay. So just giving you a heads up about that. You may have seen in the description, or you may not, but it's up there. I announced last year that anybody that wanted to join us in our online crew coaching community, where there's over $7,700 worth of practical social media training to do with branding, content creation, your Facebook profile, bots, Facebook advertising, email marketing, lead magnets, like the whole bit. That offer was finishing on the 31st of December. Now, I did want to let you guys know, so those that are already in the coaching community, you're all covered, you're all good. Go and watch that video if you didn't see it, the one I did just before this live. Anybody new that wants to join us in our coaching community, that offer that was meant to finish on the 31st of December has now been extended to 31st of January because we're having technical difficulties and we're not ready. So Our downfall is your bonus for anybody that wants to join the coaching community and get all those boot camps. Just click on the link above and see what's included, but that offer is extended till the 31st of January. So you've got a lifeline for those of you that missed out on the 31st of December, okay? Those of you that need help with branding, so I'm just giving you a bit of a snapshot of what's coming up. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can. The next round of my branding course. So if you haven't worked out how to brand yourself on social media yet, moving forward, this is the foundation of our industry, guys. You don't own your company. You don't own any of that, but you own you. How you stand out from the crowd on social media is branding you. What you've got to offer on the back end is your products, your company, your business, your digital marketing business, your network marketing products, your opportunity, whatever. So you should be branding yourself, because that's what people join. They join you. They don't join things, they join you. This is the industry that we are in. So if you haven't sorted out your branding yet, you might want to look at that, joining me in that branding course, which starts on the 18th of January. You can just go to helenmartinonline.com. It says build your brand on Facebook. But I mean, that can be universal. You can do it on any platform that you want. It's just that we're building a business page, okay? Or you might already have a business page, but you need to completely overhaul it. Okay, so that's starting on the 18th of January. So just wanted to let you guys know that as well. Okay, so how is everyone? If anyone's here for the first time, I'll just introduce myself. My name's Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain. This is just a little bit of fun because I'm at service, your captain for everyone in this amazing online crew coaching, well, not coaching community. That's the other group, the crew that we have here. We have the most amazing people here in this group, the social media group, and on my business page here. Amazing, amazing, amazing people. And what we do here is learn to leverage social media to build our business online. So modern social media strategies, how do we grow influence? How do we attract people to us? How do we engage with those people? How do we get them interested in what we do to build our business online? That's predominantly what we do here. So if that's you, you're in exactly the right place, okay? I go live 5 days a week. Generally at the same time. I'm just a bit all over the place because I'm enjoying life while I can, while it's school holidays, which I know is a bit bizarre for you guys that are in the middle of winter, but you have, your main school holidays in the middle of the year when it's your warmer weather. We have it here at the end, December and January. Our kids have 7 weeks holidays, so I'm just grabbing it while I can. And I think we should we not, guys? When you get the opportunity to have fun with friends or go away, jet skiing when the sun's shining and, just having some fun with people, this is what life is all about. I worked bloody hard last year, had a great year, but I'm playing hard at the moment. And I hope you see that we should all do that if you've got the opportunity to do that. Some of you are in full lockdown and can't do that. So I'm very, very grateful for that. So I recommend that where you have the opportunity to have some fun and some downtime when it's your break, if you have one, then you should do that too. Okay, you don't want to do all work because it doesn't make you a fun person to be around. And we'll get to person A and person B in a second. Let me just say hello to a few people. Okay, hello Matthew, good to see you again. Hello Christine, happy New Year to you. And we've got Olive here as well. I'm starting to understand the routine. Awesome, great. Hi Melvet, happy New Year to you. We've got Janet as well as Cherie. Great to see you all on. Hello Helen in 2021. Nice to see you too, Yvette. We've got Cynthia. Happy New Year. Laurie. Heather's here as well. We've got Michelle. Oh, thank you for saying hello to Henry. If you're not used to, where is he here? This is Henry, my little mate here that just, he's my little messenger bot when I plug him in. I haven't plugged him in for a while. So we've got Michelle here as well. Chantel, Happy New Year. Relaxing, as you should. Happy New Year, Yvette. We've got Gina, Susan, Rick. Hi, the folks. Welcome to a sparkling new year. Big things happening in the first quarter. Absolutely. Hello, Brenda. Lovely to see you here. Yes, you were rocking it. Got to say, I'm really glad the holidays are over. So ready to get back into routine. And, it's funny because I feel a little bit conflicted because I'm ready to rock and roll. Like it's the 5th of January here. It might be the 4th of January for you. And then I'm heading off tomorrow again with friends. and I'm like, oh, I want to go live at my normal time every day, but my husband would probably kill me, and it's only like 6 nights I think we're there. Like, it's not the end of the world, but I'm a bit conflicted because I'm like, oh, I want to get back into routine, but we're going away again. But that's going to be short term in the scheme of things. Once I get back, we are on, guys. I am ready to really up my game, and I hope you guys are too, because I'm here with you to help you do that. Okay. Hello, Grace. Great to see you here. Susan's ready to rock and roll. You look nice and tanned. Yeah, I have seen a bit of sun, I will admit. We're all ready to get back into routine, get out of the routine and into the routine. Absolutely. Oh, yes, places are booked out quickly because some places are still closed. Oh, okay, that's a good point, as well. Hi, Hero. Lovely to see you here. We've got Sheila as well. Welcome back. New Year's is blowing very good breeze on you. You look very rested and tanned. I've got to say, just indulge me for a second. Can any of you relate to this with camping? I have never slept so well, and it's just in our camper trailer. We're just in our camper trailer with friends. They had a camper trailer, but I think it's the fresh air, the natural melatonin that you get, different environment. I wasn't, my computer wasn't there. I wasn't on my phone a lot, took a lot of photos, but I slept so well and so long. And I just think that natural fresh air and, getting out and enjoying life is just so good for the body and the soul and the mind. So I really, really enjoyed that. Happy New Year from Scotland. Hello, Melissa. Great to see you on. Do it and enjoy yourself. Thank you, Cherie. Work hard and play harder. Absolutely. Hello, Jade. Definitely enjoy life. Absolutely. Hello, Ursula. Good to see you here. You deserve all the fun you are having. I'm living vicariously through you right now. Okay, so I'll continue to share photos for you. Oh, there's so many more comments here, but I better get onto the content. But I'll just pick up what Olive said there. Getting back into nature is great for sleep. You look rested. I am really rested, but I don't know. Which eye was it? Oh, you probably can't tell, but one of my eyes was completely bloodshot yesterday, and I've got this red stuff in my eye. I don't know. Anyway, we shall move on. So, great for the soul, camping, I reckon. So, let's get on to the content for today, because I really want you guys to think about this and how you show up, because you'll hear me say all the time, it's a bit of a broken record. There's two things that I really harp on a lot. And one of those is always be a human before you're a marketer. Always, always, always. Ingrain that in your brain, guys. If you're sending spammy messages to somebody just for your gain, if your first thought is, what can I post on social media to get a customer or to get somebody in my business, you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. When you, make a friend and, just have empathy for other people and share the benefits of what you've got rather than what it is that you've actually got, then you'll have a lot more success on social media. So always be a human before you're a marketer. The other thing I share a lot is that it's not really the Facebook algorithm, a funnel, a Facebook ad. It's not any of that that's actually ultimately going to make you successful. It always comes down to you. So it's your mindset, it's your belief, it's what you think, it's what you say, it's how you carry yourself, it's the excuses that you make, for yourself, and how you justify that you haven't done what you said you were going to do, all those kind of things. That's what makes or breaks you. So first and foremost, you always got to be working on yourself. So let's put this into perspective with the two kind of people that we can have, like a person A and a person B. Let's see where you sit with this. And I know a lot of you will think you sit with one person, but you'll still have a lot of traits of the other person, and we want to get rid of those, okay? So person A is that person that just has a really good vibe. Like, you just look at them and you smile. You maybe have never met them, maybe somebody online, but you just think, I just really like this person. They're happy, they're positive, upbeat, comes from a place of abundance, has faith that things will always work out, big belief in themselves and others, just somebody who is somebody you look up to and go, I really like that person. Like, they've just got a good vibe about them. Those kind of people. And then person B is that person that, and there'll be a lot of them in your life, that they're in your life, but they're not necessarily their go-to is positive. Do you know human beings, their natural go-to is to say something negative? So you might say to somebody, oh, how are you today? Oh, I'm okay considering. Some people just don't go to the positive when you first talk to them. They're people that will always make excuses. There are people that live in lack of money, lack of success in their business, lack of relationship fulfillment, just a lack. They come from a place of always not having enough. At the end of the day, guys, whatever you've got right now should be enough. Things don't make you happy. Money doesn't actually make you happy. It might give you more choices, yes. It might give you some more freedom, but that's what it gives you ultimately. But it's actually you that makes you happy. It's not even a husband or a wife or a kids that make you happy. You and what you think internally, with or without money, is what makes you happy. So you can have an abundance of money and be terribly unhappy. I use this example, a few times, so you might have heard this before if you've been around me for a while. But I always come back to Robin Williams when I think of that, like an abundance of money, great profile, really funny guy. You'd think on the surface of it would have a great life, had a loving family, but committed suicide. So happiness isn't in money. Happiness isn't in things. Happiness is in you. Okay? So who do you want to show up and be in 2021? Do you want to be that person that lives from lack, got a lack of money? You got to turn that around, guys. So whatever money you do have, you have to see appreciation for that and think that there's an abundance of money. And when you hold a, $20 bill or whatever, be grateful for that bill and have a mindset that says there is plenty more of those coming my way in 2021. Not, oh, I've only got $20. I shouldn't buy that. You don't want to come from a place of lack. You don't have enough. I can't do that. I can't invest in that. I can't reach out to that person. So that's our person B that doesn't necessarily intentionally want to be that negative person, but that's their go-to. That's how they just think. So let's say there's a point to all of this. Let's say you're person A and you're just the coolest person on the planet. And I see you online and I think you're amazing. And you just got this amazing sort of vibe about you and you're always sort of saying positive things. And then say I come along and I'm that person of lack. So, or let's say we even meet up in person, let alone online. And, it's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing okay considering, and I haven't really achieved what I want in my business because I haven't really been focused or I haven't had the time or I haven't had the money. And I'm coming from a place of lack and excuses and, just something that's always wrong. Do you have those people in your life? So when you meet me, what's my vibe? If I'm person B, what's my vibe to you if that's how I come across, if that's what comes out of my mouth, if that's what I think, and I'm coming across as being somebody who doesn't have a lot of belief in myself. So, I'm just not sure I can get there. I'm not sure if this is going to work for me. I'm not really sure if I can make a lot of money because I haven't done this before. I don't know if I'm capable. Even those kind of things is a person from lack. That's not a person who is coming from a place of abundance, positivity. So you meet me, and you're person A and I'm person B. What vibe do you get from me? Is it a positive one? Is it somebody that you really want to spend a lot of time with? So I share this with you for you to think about your language, your thought processes, because everyone, I don't want to get a woo-woo on you, but every one of you has a vibe. You have a level of energy that you emanate to other people because of the way you think and what you say. So if you're full of excuses, if you can't think for yourself, if you're always reaching out to your mentor or your upline and asking questions that if you took 10 minutes to research it yourself, you would have found the answer. Like, are you resourceful? Are you thinking for yourself? Are you believing that this year in 2021, anything is possible for you if you commit to it? Or are you sort of thinking, well, this year's not going to be any different than last year because we've still got COVID and there's still restrictions everywhere? Stuff COVID, guys. We can't control that. Don't stress about things you can't control. Worry about things you can control. And the biggest thing you control is this. So we're all in situations around the world with COVID that we have no control over. The government is leading that. Don't stress about it. You can't change it. But what you can change is your attitude towards things, your positivity towards things, believing in yourself, backing yourself instead of making excuses. This doesn't work. My upline doesn't support me. I haven't heard from them for 3 months. Who cares? Do it on your own. You can't be successful from a mentor or an upline. You're the one that makes you successful. So what energy are you portraying, guys? Have you got the positive the person A vibe, where you're always smiling and you're putting a positive spin on negative situations, and you just, choosing to believe in other people? Or are you bitching about other people and gossiping about other people and pointing out the negatives and tuning into all the problems about COVID and shipping delays and all the rest of it? What vibe are you giving off to other people? That comes down to your thoughts and your language. So you might want to check in with your thoughts and language regarding how you carry yourself every day, because this is attraction or repelling. Now, in social media, you want to attract as many people to you as you possibly can. You want to be that beacon of light for people that don't know how to think positively. You want to emanate positivity and belief and inspire other people. That's how you want to show up on social media. You want to be that person A to attract people to you. If you're somebody that's complaining, making excuses, you're not resourceful, you're coming from a place of lack, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough success, I don't have any results, you're living in lack. You're thinking lack, which means you'll speak lack, which means guess what happens to your business? Not a lot. So have a think about how you're showing up. Have a think about how you're showing up for 2021. Maybe you're not quite there yet. Maybe you've got elements of person A, but also elements of person B. We probably all do. Even if you do a lot of work on personal development and this kind of stuff, you're never going to be perfect, guys. It's not that you're never going to have a negative thought. You will. It's not that you're never going to be hurt. Remember, other people don't hurt you. You choose to let them hurt you. That's in your head. So somebody says something, you can let it bounce off, or you can absorb it and take it in and get hurt. That's up to you. So everything is controlled by your mind and the way you think and what you say. It's all up to you. So you choose, how do you want to show up in 2021? And I would encourage you to think about this and just have a very high level of awareness of what you're thinking, because that's where it changes. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to have a negative thought. It doesn't mean you're going to not have a negative thought about another person. It doesn't mean you're not going to have a bitchy comment about somebody off the cuff or something. Just turn it around quickly. I'm never going to be perfect. I make mistakes. Technical things will get the better of us, like my new members login website. It's delayed again. It's like, I can't do anything about it. It's technical difficulties. We'll just work with it, just extend the deadline. It's not a big deal. I could make it a big deal, but it's not a big deal. But that's up to my mindset. So it doesn't mean that I'm never going to think negatively, or you'll never think negatively. It doesn't mean you're going to be down. You're not ever going to be down on yourself. What you do over time, though, guys, is turn it around quicker. So you might have a real down moment, and you're allowed to do that. I'll always come back to John Maxwell's teaching in his book, Intentional Living. I've put this up a few times, when I heard him speak in Orlando years ago. And he talks about the 24-hour rule. So if you need to get angry, if you need to get upset, if you need to grieve, if you need to, do things like that, do it. But after 24 hours, pick yourself up and move on, because otherwise you're choosing to dwell in the negative. So you get to choose. So I might think negatively about me. I might have lack of belief in me and what I can achieve in 2021, but it doesn't last long because I don't allow it. So it doesn't mean you're not going to think negatively ever again. It just means when you do, just turn it around quicker. And so you can move on really, really quickly. You're going to have bad times this year. You're going to have things that don't go your way. You're going to have goals and you're not going to meet them. That's life. But you don't dwell on it or think negatively about it. You just pick yourself up quicker. So I wish that as a goal for you is just to pick yourself up quicker. If you're really struggling with someone, be adult enough to pick up a phone, a messenger, a Zoom call, whatever works for you, and talk to somebody about it and shift yourself through your crap quicker. Don't sit in your stuff for days and weeks. It will not serve you in 2021. So can you do that, guys? Can you set the intention to shift through your stuff quicker and learn to become person A all the time? Doesn't mean you're not going to be elements of person B. It just means that you get to shift through it quicker. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? It's not wrong to have a bad day. It's not wrong to, feel upset or defeated or whatever. Just don't hang on to it. Because what does that serve you? It doesn't serve you in life. So this is what I want for you. Think about the traits of person A, the traits of person B. If you've still got traits of person B, have a very high level of awareness about it, because you can't change anything you're not aware of. If you're aware of it, then you've got an opportunity to think about it and go, this is not where I want to be. This is not the way I want to think. This is not going to bring me success in 2021. I need to work on this. And when you've got the awareness, you've got the ability to change it. If you have no awareness, you're stuck, guys. And if you're stuck, that's a problem. Okay, so you have to work on these things. And the reason that I talk about these things over and over again is to raise your level of awareness, because unless you're aware, you can't change it. If you're aware of something, then you got half a chance to change it, but you have to want to change it. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm just going to check in with a few comments, and because I've talked long enough. So you're reading him now, so that must be John Maxwell. Hi, Adita. Hello, Julie. How are you? Good to see you here. Yes, shift faster. Absolutely. You are so right. I watch what I say. I'm not perfect, and it's all about progress. Shift, shift, shift. And no one's going to be perfect. And there will be things that go wrong this year. There will be goals that you set for your business, and you won't, it may be possible that you may not achieve them, but you don't take that as a downfall or a failure. It's a lesson. So don't think of things as failures. Think of them as lessons. Well, I didn't get to where I wanted to in the time frame. What did I learn from that? Well, seriously, I need to look in the mirror and just recognize I'm not doing enough. You don't make it wrong. You just evaluate where you're at to do better. You just learn the lesson that you needed to learn and you do better. So let's get rid of the word failure, or don't get rid of it, because it's always going to exist in people's vocabulary. Just reframe how you see failure. Failure is not bad. Failure is a lesson. Okay? Can you remember that? Yes, that is amazing, to let go as soon as possible. Yes, makes so much sense not to sit in your stuff forever. Give yourself time and then get moving. Absolutely. Success in 2021 for Melody. Yvette, sure, I'm setting the intention. I can get there, but I'm not staying there. Great advice. I'm all in for 2021. Good for you. Person A all the way. Love it, Grace. 2021, year of winning. Loving your attitude, guys. Definitely be aware and change it. Be positive faster than negative. Replay, love this. 2021 is the year of money, goal set, and if I have to reset mid-year, then that's okay. Absolutely. You should all be resetting constantly through the year. And we'll leave it on this comment. Failure is a lesson. Absolutely. So for what it's worth, I hope you got something out of that. I hope it just makes you think, think about your own thoughts, basically. Now, tomorrow I'll be going live, but I'm not sure what time, because we're packing up and leaving and meeting our friends. And when we're in the car and we're sorted, I'll go live and share with you what we're up to. And then I'll just keep you posted when I'm going live in the next week, because I'm not exactly sure. So this is what you call living life and going live and, being on social media, but also having the flexibility to just live life, guys. So live life in 2021. but let's get really intentional about your business. But remember, I'm going to leave you with 2 thoughts. I'm going to ram this down your throats. Be a human before you're a marketer, and your success comes down to you. You, not a funnel, not a Facebook ad, not a Facebook hack, not a social media platform. It's you. Okay? Remember that. I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I'm really looking forward to working with you this year, bringing you heaps of training and information, and because I'm in the industry with you. So I'm, I do this for me and then share it with you. Okay? So let's have a great year. All right. I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Bye, guys.